consumer report, right? What's going on with this thing? Utilization is an experience with the line of credit that was extended between the consumer, me, and you, the person, whoever the company is, that is making the report. Congress clearly states that the report of transactions or experiences between the consumer and the person making the report is not included on the consumer reports. You have violated the FCRA 15 USC 1681A 2A1 by reporting this transaction, or in this case, it's an experience because we're talking about the utilization on my consumer report, which Congress clearly states is not included on my consumer reports. You have 10 calendar days to update my utilization to 5% or below, or delete all utilization from the below accounts. So here now, you'd list the accounts again. Failure to respond satisfactory with deletion of the above utilization will result in legal action being taken against your company, for which I will also be seeking $1,000 per violation, defamation of character, negligent non-compliance. I think I need to spell that word properly. Here we go, non-compliance. Boom. I think for this one I just need to space it back. I bet. Civil liability, mental anguish, and the Fair Credit Reporting Act 15 USC 1681 for violations under willful non-compliance. Section 616, civil liability for willful non-compliance, 15 USC 1681N. And basically you type your name out, don't sign it, you put a copy of your ID and the utility bill showing proof of address. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you delete utilizations from your consumer reports. So I'm going to stop this now because we're finished here.
Recording stopped.
All right, so y'all might have typed a whole lot of stuff in the thingy, so I didn't get to see because I was reading. All right, if you're not in the mentorship, you're playing games. Absolutely true, Roman. I did the Facebook requirements, waiting on that. So let me check the Facebook right now. So I don't have any membership pending right now. Valens, I can't pronounce that. Valencia. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right. Yeah, there's nothing pending. So you more than likely got accepted already. I'm just getting home. All right, I'm glad you're home safe, Jeremy. Today was a fire conversation. Would freezing the 3 bureaus then disputing works because they are not removing late payments or negative accounts from my consumer report. It's all about what you're telling them. So they're not just going to jump up and delete the stuff. You got to be able to properly explain what you are saying. So using the late payment letter, you still got to break it down. I have mentees who've gotten late payments deleted, so I know this stuff works. You just got to know what you're talking about and who you're sending it to. I always recommend freezing, and there's no such thing as bureaus. There is no bureau. And I think this is like my 4th time saying it. You're asking the wrong people for the wrong things. There is no bureau. The only bureau is the Bureau of Consumer Protection and Finance. You have consumer reporting agencies. There are no bureaus. So when you keep calling them names that are not their name, keep waiting on that result. What are they waiting for? Get the damn mentorship and go and be great. The amount of data in the mentorship is bananas. True, so much information. Absolutely true. do the mentorship give you access to the letters too? Yes, you get access to all the products once you join the mentorship. All the products are in there. I'm telling y'all, man. So this utilization letter right now, that's literally how you delete utilization. Like literally, how you delete it. All right. So. All right. Do y'all have any questions on the utilizations? Jeremy, are you still? Let me see if Jeremy's still here. Jeremy, are you still here? Facebook says membership is pending. No, it's not. I just looked at it. There is no. All right, let me refresh the screen. All right, so I'm going through it right now, King. I'm going through it right now, and going through Val. Okay, Val. Valencia. All right, Val. I see it now. Val, I see it. I didn't see it before, so I I refreshed the screen. So you should have access now, Val. I want you to check. So Val, let me know. You should have access now. So just refresh your screen. Refresh your screen and let me know, because you should be in the Facebook group now. All right. So just took care of Val. So we'll report as paid with the utilization letter. It's not about what it's being reported as. It's what do you want it to report as. You have the power. So don't leave it for them to report whatever they want to report. You want to report what you want it to report. Don't ever leave it for them to report it. Because if they do, they'll report anything. You need to tell them what you want reported. When the Zoom meeting, cause I'm not trying to miss no more. It's every Sunday. Every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Sunday, we put it in there. The link gets dropped and we're on the family call. I'm just coming in here. So how do you delete utilization? I just went through it. You're going to have to catch the replay. I'm going to post it on my page. So you're going to have to catch the replay there. But I literally just went through it. All right, perfect, Val. Perfect. Utilization question above. I did answer it. EXA. What does that mean? What does EXA mean? I'm not quite sure what EXA mean. So will it report as paid with the utilization letter? So if you're referring to that question, it's what you want it to report as. I don't know what you want your account to report as. Excuse me. I can tell you what I want my account to report as. It's whatever you want it to be reported as. So I can't tell you what you want for your account to report as. Maybe I'm not a believer because I've been sending letters for months with no result using consumer laws, but these agencies literally update and verify. Because you're sent. All right. So I pay top dollar. First of all, you're not in a mentorship, right? And number two, I know the stuff works. All my mentees on here can tell you the stuff works. So I don't need to prove and justify to you right now that the stuff works. We know it works. I've built out a 800 3 times. I know the stuff works. I don't know what you're sending out, but I know our stuff works. We just got another, Val, you're in the mentorship, right? I want you to look. Someone just made a post inside the mentorship. You're going to see the post from Husman, right? Val just got into the Facebook group. Val, tell me what you see. The post that Husman DC just made in the mentorship. So, because I'm not going to toot my own horn. The reason why your stuff's not working, top dollar, is you're not in the mentorship. That's why the stuff's not working. There's something incorrect about the language that you're using. Which USC can be used for medical collection? There's a medical collection letter. You can use that to get your medical collection deleted. And in that medical collection, there's specific laws that it uses and it refers to. So once you're using those, you'll be good to go. So if you go on the website, the link is in my bio. Go to the quick links in my bio and it will take you to our products and you can go find the letter. But I'm telling y'all, the mentorship, the letters is one part of it. There's many more to the piece of the puzzle. Right? The mentorship is only one part of it. Listen to it, top dollar. These laws work, don't cap. Yeah, I know this stuff works. So if like when you only take bits and pieces of information, you're only gonna get bits and pieces of results. That's the problem. You gotta get the full thing. So can you also get student loans off? Yes, we get student loans deleted as well. I sent you the letter I used a few weeks ago. We both agree we did see what we did, respond to their response, come back. All they did was update and verify the account. You can't predict how a company is going to respond. And I'm not going to give a whole full consultations in a DM or in the email. It doesn't work like that. So becoming a part of a group, becoming a part of the mentorship, this is where you're able to study and gain more information. He says he looked up the laws. Reminder, he says he tried previous disputes and complaints. Yeah, and he did it and it worked. Should I send letters? And who are you sending the letters to? I keep saying it. Stop sending letters to the consumer reporting agencies. Send them directly to the company that you have the issue with. Stop sending letters to the consumer reporting agencies. Send them directly to the company you're having the issues with. Still make your CFPB complaints, but now you're going to add a few more complaints to it. You're going to do a BBB complaint. You are going to do a attorney general complaint. You're also going to do a secretary of state complaint. Get the mentorship. You will know how to use the laws and stop the update and verification. Yeah, because they're sending it to the wrong people. He put the letters into the CFPB and bam, late payments came off. Yeah, it works. It's all about how you word your correspondence. So not because you're not getting any traction, it doesn't mean the stuff's not working. It works. It's not the tool don't work. If you have a weapon and you put it on a table and someone doesn't know how to do it, it's not that the weapon doesn't work. The weapon works fine. The user might be the problem. So you have to learn You need to learn how to use the laws. It's a lot more than, oh, I'm just going to go get a letter and send it out. It's a lot more than that. You really have to be intentional with the language that's being used. Let me see here. So it's important that y'all spend the time and don't rush the process. Learning and comprehending the language. The language is more important than anything else because it is through the language do you get the results. The results come through as a result of the language. Dave right here deleted late payments with the laws. I know the stuff works. I just sent out letters for a repo. That is false. I have my car still. Okay. Val, make sure that you go through the repossession deletion guide. It's important. It is detrimental that you start off reading the Do For Self, the Educated Consumer's Guide to Repairing Your Own Credit. If you're not a great reader, and when I say great reader, I mean not a lot of people can read a lot of things at a lot of time. So there's an audio and there's a video book. Listen to the audio and video book, right? Then you want to go through the repossession manuscript. There's a whole webinar for that as well. Go through it and learn the repossession process. Learn it, because if they do come after you, you need to be equipped with the right information to get what you need to get done. So how much is the mentorship? Click the link. It's 50% off. Click the link below, or go into my Instagram and go to the quick links, and you're going to see the holiday sale that's going on. Click the link, and there's a link that's pinned right there where you get the audiobook at. The audiobook is in the mentorship. One of my assistants, they were supposed to put it on the website, but I don't think it's on the website yet. It's supposed to be on the website, and there's supposed to be a link. There's supposed to be a link in the quick links, but I haven't checked it, and I'm not sure if my assistant got the audio and video book inside the quick links yet. I'm not sure. I have to verify that tomorrow, so I cannot answer you on that. But in the mentorship, the audio and video book is inside the materials that they have. Instagram. Any more questions? Alright, and what I'm going to do is, so y'all won't be able to see my screen if you're an IG. So learning how to read the laws, like so with the mentorship, do we get access to all of the different dispute letters? Yes, you get all the dispute letters. All of the dispute letters you will get. The most important thing is comprehending the words. Question above regarding inquiry letter. Does the inquiry letter normally come back within the check or just the deletions? Different people get different results. So they might not send you back a check, right? Be prepared for that. They might not give you your deletion because they might say, oh, XYZ Auto Finance gave us permission. Well, they cannot give you permission on my consumer report. So they can't give you permission on that. So that's a deal between you and them. Me and you have no deal. So I'm telling you, you know what? Let's take it this way. Show me, right? Since you are saying that you got permission, right? Since you're saying that you got permission, provide the proof. Provide me the proof where I gave you. Show me the agreement between you, XYZ company, and me, Consumer Doreen De Levante, that I gave you permissible purpose to pull my reports. It's all about language. Will you get results in the first letter? Probably not. But if you don't know how to speak to them, you're going to say, oh, the letters don't work. No, the letters work. You don't know how to speak to them. That's the problem. It's not that the letters don't work. You just don't comprehend what you need to do. And that's what a lot of people are having issues with. Because when they rebut the letter, they don't know what else to do. So with the mentorship, yep, question above, answer that. What is next now that I purchased the mentorship? You need to read the ebook, Val. Do for Self, the Educated Consumer's Guide to Repairing Your Own Credit. That is foundation. Read the book, listen to audio book. Then you go into cleaning up your personal information. Once you clean up your personal information, you start attacking the accounts that are holding you back. What else y'all got for me? CRA continue to be negligent and compliant with the FCRA. They are ignoring permissible purpose, 15 U.S.C. 1681B. Well, that's one way to look at it. What are you asking them for? That's the important question. What are you asking them for? Why you think they're being negligent and non-compliant? What are you asking them for? Fern, I'm still waiting. What's going on, my guy? What's up, King Chris? So when does the sale end? The sale ends midnight on the 31st. So we'll be extending the sale to the 31st of December, and then the sale goes away. All right. Top Dollar, are you still here? I want to bring you up because I really want to hear the type of the language that is being used in your letter. Top dollar. I pay top dollar. If you're still here, do a request to join. I'm very curious about the language that you're using and why you're not seeing any results. I'm very curious why. So if top dollar is here, send a request to join. Shout out to the credit guru in the house. Hey, I'm chilling, King. Just spreading some knowledge here. You know, a lot of people, they ran the credit cards up. So I just did a video on teaching them how to delete the utilization from the consumer report. I'm here, but I'm at work. I can't speak much. Okay, cool. I'll DM you the exact letter. That's gonna involve me. You're gonna take up my time, top dollar. I won't be able to get that time back. So if we're able to discuss it here, you know, that part's fine. But reading over all the letters, I'm not gonna do that. That's a whole consultation in the DMs. So I'm definitely not going to do that. That requires my time and my effort. So did I answer all your utilization questions? Hey, Credit Guru, put in a request to come on the live. Tell the people a little bit about what you do and who you are. So if a Credit Guru is here, send a request in, King. Extra credit repair. You know what? Everybody on here that owns a credit repair, well, I think we can only hold 4 people on here. Send me a request. I'm very curious as to what y'all are using in y'all business. What are y'all using the laws? Like, I'm very curious as to what y'all are doing in y'all businesses. So send in a request. If you're a credit repair organization, send in a request. After the utilization result, if positive, do the companies normally keep recording according to how you instruct them? It's whatever you do. I don't know how the companies will react. I can't predict how companies are going to react. It's up to you to hold them to what you want them to do. There's no way of predicting how a company is going to react when you send in your correspondence. How did you become certified in credit repair? You don't need to be certified in credit repair. You don't need a certification. You need to know your stuff. A certification does nothing. There's a lot of people that I know with certifications in credit repair, and none of them can even match what I'm doing. The same way, you don't need to be a lawyer to study law. You can study law and represent yourself. The same way, you don't need a degree to be educated. So if you put certification, then, by all means, but you don't really need that. It's up to you. And I don't do credit repair. I teach financial literacy, and I use consumer laws. I meant the response that you've gotten from them. You got to gain your own responses. So you have to do your own experience. My experience and your experience will not be the same. So you have to send these out and gain your own experiences, because it is through your own experience will you comprehend the whole process. Yeah, you definitely wanted to learn more about credit and leveraging it. Well, the first part about that is you have to correct any incorrect information on your consumer report. That's the first thing, because once you're able to correct those information, then now you start having the consumer report the way you want it to report, because that's the key. The key is for you to have the report reporting the way you want it to. Once you're able to do that, then now it's easy for you to get leveraging. And what I mean by get leveraging is it's simply start getting funded. Because if you know the data points for a specific company, all you got to do is build the profile. Build the profile to suit whatever you need to get it done. I told you I was using factual disputes. Okay. So Shala, put in a request. Let's have a conversation. I don't like factual dispute because nothing in the FCRA speaks about factual dispute. So I'm not sure where that term came from, but I'd love to know more about this factual dispute that a lot of people speaks about. So if you're able to jump on right now, put a request in and let's talk about this factual dispute. I'm very curious to learn more about this factual dispute because I've read the FCRA many times and nowhere in there spoke on factual disputes.
Peace, King.
Hey,
What
what's
it do?
going on, King? What's going on?
Man.
So tell me about
Yeah,
this
man.
factual dispute I hear people talking
As
about.
far as inaccuracies go, pretty much. Data last active, balance being wrong, or the fucked up payment, 2-year payment history, all that. I just do it the inaccuracy way, pretty much. And I mean, I use some of the laws pretty much as far as collections go when it comes to them reporting late payments or anything as far, because I know you can't have no late payment on no freaking collection, so all that shit. Then I start using some of the Metro 2 laws and some of they but some all that shit stop working for some reason. All that shit stopped working. So once I got tuned in to some of these consumer laws you and Jeremy was on, man, I was like, oh shit, that's what I need to get right there. So that's why I went ahead and got that mentorship ASAP.
All right, so you're in my mentorship or Jeremy's mentorship?
Oh, nah, bro. I'm in yours.
All right,
And
bet.
and Jeremy's.
All right, bet. So you had now have the best of both worlds. So let's throw factual dispute out the window because I've never seen anything in the FCRA that speaks about factual dispute, right? So when we dispute, and I don't even like the word dispute, when we're going in on the accuracy of the report because what
Correct.
Congress said, there needs to be maximum accuracy, right? So
Correct.
I'm not in the business of making up new words. I'm not. I'm using their own words. You see, we run into issues when we start making up words. I don't know where factual dispute came from. So if you have a backstory on that, I'd love to hear
Shit, man.
it.
Bruh, I'm talking about to be honest with you, I started doing credit as far as like using the identity theft.gov way.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing it like that, to be honest with you. And once I seen it was working like that, because that's all I was doing. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to do and I started getting more and more people who wanted me to do their shit. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to do everybody's shit like that. I wanted to know more about credit in
Mm-hmm.
general. So I
Mm-hmm.
went on off and started studying that shit. So the inaccuracies and making sure shit was straight on the credit report. That's the way I wanted to go and wanted to learn more. So I just stopped doing all that and just started disputing like that. And I was getting a lot of results.
See, one of the problems is so when identity theft is involved, the accounts have to be deleted. If you meet all four criteria for what it's asking for under the identity theft, it has to be deleted. But what
Oh yeah.
people fail to comprehend is that with identity theft, your account gets marked,
And then they put the
right?
fraud alert shit on there.
The fraud alert marks your consumer report,
Yeah.
right? But not only that, no, everything's being deleted. Okay, but it's not the profile is not being structured. The structure of the profile is what gains approval. So deleting stuff is one part, but the profile also needs to be optimized and structured for you to get funding.
Indeed.
So learning how to delete stuff, that's one part. Now, how do we put on accounts on there so we can go get some funds?
That's
So,
what it is.
and I'm happy that you're in the mentorship because for the simple fact that we need to start using correct words.
Yeah, and
So
that's where I'm at.
I've heard factual disputes many times, and when I ask somebody, where did this factual dispute come from? What is it? They can't give me an explanation. You're talking about this isn't correct, this isn't correct. I'm like, did you see factual dispute in the FCRA?
Pretty much that, and that's what when I say a factual dispute, it was pretty much as far as making sure whatever I say is all facts. Everything I put in the letter is all facts. So you can see all three of these dates, the date of last active, the date of last pay. You can see that's not on there is wrong or they all different. You can see that. So that's what I mean by factual disputes, pretty
No,
much.
and I
Instead
get
of just
that, but
saying this,
why would you want to give them all of that? The burden of
because
proof
it's
is not on you.
yeah,
The
okay,
burden of proof is on them.
on them, yeah,
So if I'm letting you know that the information you are furnishing is inaccurate, is incomplete, it's not my job to provide you with that information. Nothing in the FCRA says I, the consumer, have to provide you with anything. You're reporting it. You need to fix it. And under 15 USC 1681 S2, it speaks on the responsibility and the prohibition of furnishers of information to furnish information that is inaccurate. It
yeah,
speaks on it. They are prohibited to furnish information that they know is inaccurate or that they know to be inaccurate. How do they know this? You're going to put them on notice with your correspondence. You're going to send them the letter to let them know that the information they're reporting is inaccurate. That's why I said, listen, stop Drop that factual dispute stuff.
Bro, I'm talking about them. Hey man, them letters gone. All that shit gone. I'm talking about I had the little platform I was using was Credit Repair Cloud or some shit I was using. Man, and then I switched from that to using some other dispute. I forgot what it's called, Credit Dispute Manager or some shit. But I just use it just to keep information pretty
Yeah,
much
as a
until I finish
CRM.
building. Yeah, until I finish my own goddamn data, and I'm trying to get my own software shit straight. But yeah, I took all their reasons and shit, all that shit off, and just changed them out with all laws. All the laws that I've been learning pretty much so far from the shit that I've been reading in the book.
And you'll see it makes a difference. It makes a big difference. It does.
Yeah, I'm just reading and it's pissing me off because I'm like, how the hell I ain't been on this shit? This is just crazy. It's crazy.
But you don't know the things that you don't know. You can't beat yourself up for that. Now you do. The question is, what are you going to do about it?
Oh, indeed.
So yeah, we can cry foul and we didn't know. It's not their job to tell us. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. It is not their job to tell us. Now that you know, what are you going to do?
Oh, I got a big family, boy. I'm telling you, just give me a good 3 weeks.
Let's go.
Just give me a good 3 weeks. I'm telling you.
All right, I'm gonna take a few more people on the call right now on the line.
Already, appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. Should I start building my business credit while I'm fixing my personal credit? You can, but I don't advise it because sometimes you might need to leverage your personal credit for your business. But if you're able to establish both independently, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So by the time my personal is good, my business credit is somewhat trending. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing. If you're able to do it, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. Would you personally get your credit clean fast if you had option, or would you wait to get the bag for the injustice? It's up to you. I don't worry about getting my credit clean fast because I know how to do it. So that part doesn't worry me. Right now, I'm working on getting the bag. That's what I want. I want the bag. So the rest of the stuff, I've built out of 800 3 times, 804, 805, and 810. That doesn't matter to me anymore. Shout out to Brooklyn in the building. Fire straight facts. Yes, Miss Henry. Yes, fire straight facts. Like I said, if y'all got credit repair companies, jump on the live with me. Let's just have a talk real quick. I want to know how to get paid from the fact that they're reported a repo on my credit. So you gotta go, Val. You gotta go through the information first. Start with the ebook. Like I said, start with the ebook. Get the video book, and then start going through the repossession deletion guide. Your questions will be answered there. Then we can have a conversation. But me telling you right now is not going to do any justice if you don't have a comprehension of what I'm speaking about. Can I request to join? I got a few questions about student loan close account. Yeah, Trell, come on in. There, that's fine.
Hey, what's going on?
You tell me, Kim, what's going on?
Chilling, man. Just trying to be a student, studying, man. But as far as what I was stating, it's about the student loan. So You know, when
Mm.
you have so many different student loans, I had like probably like 18 different open accounts.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so what I did was I called and wanted to see if I can consolidate it and all into one account. So they did that, but it still has like 14 closed accounts on my
So
credit.
wait, in the consolidation, there's 14 in the consolidation or 14 outside the
14 outside the
consolidation.
consolidation that's closed. It just said closed
Okay.
accounts.
Or just delete the accounts.
But that's what I was trying to ask you about. I don't know how to delete them.
This is why y'all gotta be in the mentorship. I keep telling y'all. So it's more than just a letter. You know, the letter is one part, but if you're able to discern the language, so there's a letter on the website, how to delete a negative account. I do believe there's a letter on my website that says that.
Okay. Okay. I can.
Learn the language.
And what stood out to me, you said, you learn consumer law, and I've been hearing that a lot. As far as like consumer law, and you talking about you teach financial literacy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I'm gonna have to I would say check out, because consumer law, I think it's the one guy, he's like real big on Instagram. His name like Brother Truth or something like that.
I know, brother. True.
Yeah, he be talking about consumer law and stuff.
It's
So that
powerful stuff. It's law that is there for you. It's not hidden. It's there for you. It's not a secret.
and is it on iteachlaw.com, or is that the
You can find it on. It depends on what you're looking for. It's like there's no one hub that says here are all the laws. You just gotta look up the laws that you're looking for. So if you're
okay?
talking about credit reports, you need to be looking at. If you're talking about the consumer reports, you need to be looking at the Fair Credit Reporting Act. If you're talking about debt collection, you need to be looking at the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. If you're talking about lending and banking and finance charge and all of that stuff, you need to be looking up truth in lending. So you need to know what laws correspond to what.
Got you, got you. Okay, yeah, I wrote some of those down now.
Yeah, so someone put, if you research Title 15, Chapter 41, you'll find most of the laws in there, but you also need to discern what you're looking for. So, Title 15, Chapter 41.
Title 15, Chapter 41.
Mm-hmm.
Research Title 15, Chapter 41.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because me and my friend, we be building on that, and we just trying to learn as much as we can. And I,
Yeah, because I'm an island boy
yeah, I've been watching
trying to
that
make it.
for a good minute, man. I definitely am very impressed. Like the knowledge that you have, man. So I just wanted to get on here and join with you. And just pick your brain, for some,
Oh, never say that taboo word, bro.
huh?
Never say that word.
What word?
So when you pick somebody's brain, you're insinuating that you're taking something out without not providing something of value. See, oftentimes we get in the habit of wanting to learn what somebody else learned, but we're not providing any value to them. What obligation do I have to even let you pick my brain? None. Are you providing any equal value for my time right now?
You right.
So it's not that people don't want to share information, but when you say I'm going to pick your brain, or I'm going to talk with you and I'm going to do this, well, what's in it for them? We look at it as what's in it for us. We want to learn something, but what am I bringing to the table?
Got you. I
So if you
respect.
always think about equal value, because remember, this now is my time and this is your time. The time that we spend on this life, once it's gone, we'll never get that time back.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So where does the value of equality and where does the value come in between what you want to know and what I have? So always look at it in terms of how can I provide value for someone before I take from them. And delete that word from your vocabulary. Never ask anybody to pick their brain. I promise you. You'll get the most no's in history asking someone to pick their brain. It's a very, it doesn't seem like it, but it's a very leechful word, because you're insinuating you're taking something from someone without giving nothing back. Because when you pick an apple, you take an apple. Did you provide anything back to the tree?
Nah.
And that's what it is. You're picking from my knowledge, but what are you providing to me? Words are powerful.
Yeah, you're right. I've heard that before. Words are powerful.
Words are extremely powerful.
I appreciate it though, man.
Yes, sir. No problem. No
I'll
problem at
definitely
all.
that going forward, man. You know, thanks for taking the time out to talk to me, man. Give me some great insight.
And since it's two of y'all, bro, I'll say, listen, join the mentorship. The mentorship is half off. Y'all go half and half.
Gotcha.
Y'all go half and half. Get the information, learn it, bring it back to your families.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Let me see if anybody else wants to come on the live. Who else wants to come on the live? Let's chop it up for a minute. Well, shit, it's midnight. I think I'll go for 15 more minutes.
All right. Appreciate it, my guy.
Yeah, no problem, King. I want to know how to get the fact that they're reporting. Okay, I did that. Did that. Y'all don't be shy. Come on the live, man. Ask me a question. Ask me a question. Let's go. Can't tell me that nobody has any questions. How to remove auto loan. That's a good one. We don't remove auto loans. We get auto loans deleted. All right. I'm gonna go over that and then I'll call it a night. So let me use the auto loan deletion to end this call. Auto loan deletion. UTO. Cause I'm an island boy, just trying to make it. I'm an island boy. Cause I'm an island boy, just trying to make it. Y'all better not be laughing at me singing right now, alright? So, alright. So, I'm going to go into deleting an auto loan. Yo, y'all better not be laughing at me, alright? I'm gonna come see y'all for karaoke night. Don't play with my karaoke skills, alright? Do not play with my karaoke skills. Cause I'm an island boy, just trying to make it. Alright. Make sure y'all got your pens and your paper ready. So we're gonna go over right now how to delete the auto load, okay? Never I know how to just ask him. Okay, cool. All right, make sure y'all got your pens. We're gonna go over deleting the auto loan right now. All right, so with this now, you're sending this directly to the either the dealership if they're the one that finance it, or you're sending it to the financial institution. Got a consumer service question for you outside the live. All right, hit me up in the DMs. All right. I recently reviewed copy of my consumer report and I notice some account, if it's one account or two accounts, whatever it is, account on my consumer report that should not be there, I demand the below accounts deleted from my consumer report immediately, right? You're going to list the accounts that you want deleted. The reporting of these accounts, if it's one, it's an account. If it's more than one, it's accounts, are a violation of 15 U.S.C. 1681A, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So 15 U.S.C. 1681A2B speaks under the exclusion, except as provided in paragraph 3, the term consumer report does not include B, any authorization or approval of a specific extension of credit, directly or indirectly by the issuer of a credit card or similar device. So let me break that down. Under Truth in Lending, 15 U.S.C. 1602, this should be L as in Lima. Yep. Credit card is defined as the following. The term credit card means any card, plate, coupon, book, or other credit device existing for the purpose of obtaining money, property, labor, or services on credit. This makes my social security card, driver's license, ID, and license plate credit card that are or were used for the extension of credit. I hope y'all are following with me, all right? I am writing in regard to the above referred accounts and transaction. This vehicle was purchased at XYZ dealership on whatever date it was. I have recently came across information from the Federal Trade Commission website, the FTC, more specifically the Gramm-Leach-Bailey Act, 15 U.S.C. 6802, obligations with respect to disclosures of personal information. A, notice requirements. Except as otherwise provided in the subchapter, a financial institution may not directly or through any affiliate disclose to any non-affiliated third party any non-public personal information unless such financial institution provides or has provided to that consumer a notice that complies with section 6803 of this title. So now the meat and potatoes, as my guy Jeremy would say, is this. In general, a financial institution may not disclose non-public personal information to a non-affiliated third party unless A. So when you see the word unless, it means all these categories must be met, right? So in general, a financial institution may not disclose non-public personal information. So when they say may not disclose, they have a choice. If you ever speak to a creditor and they tell you that they have to, by law, report it, it is false and it's misleading. The law clearly states that they may not disclose. They have a choice. It is a choice for them to report the information. There is no law that says they have to report it. There is no law. The law says they may report it, right? So unless, so when you see unless, like I said before, all these categories now must be met. So let's dive into it. A, such financial institution clearly and conspicuously discloses to the consumer in writing or in electronic form or other form permitted by the regulation prescribed under section 6804 of this title that such information may be disclosed to a third party. So y'all need to go look up section 6804 and find out what they're talking about and what permitted by the regulation prescribed under that section. So that's one part. Number two, or in this case, B, the consumer is given the opportunity before the time that such information is initially disclosed. So they must give you a disclosure before they even attempt to report this information, to direct such information not to be disclosed to such third party. So they must give you a disclosure stating that they are going to disclose your information to a third party, and you must be given that disclosure right to opt out of having your information reported. That's two. There's one more thing that they must do before your information gets reported. The consumer is given an explanation of how the consumer can exercise that non-disclosure option. If they don't give you all three parts of this disclosure to opt out of having your information reported, they, by law, should not be reporting this information. And when I tell you all that, you can delete anything. I can teach you how to delete anything. This is what I'm talking about. Straight laws, straight facts. Durain isn't making this stuff up. This is straight laws. This is their words. This is their words. If all three are not done by law, they cannot report your information. But they do it anyway because a lot of people don't know. This is what we're teaching in consumer law. This is what my mentees are using. They've been using a lot of the EFCRA and a lot of the other stuff. But now, going into the new year, we're getting everything deleted. We're getting mortgages deleted. We're getting auto loans deleted. I don't care what it is. We are getting everything deleted. We know consumer law. We know the truth. No more will we sit by and watch these corporations report anything on our reports. That is not going to happen anymore. We're not sitting by idly, just watching and waiting. Not anymore. Not anymore. Whew. All right. See, y'all got me all fired up. Shit. So, but yeah, that's how you delete an auto loan. My bad. I didn't want to go off on so much of a tangent. But y'all can see I am fucking passionate about this shit. So, yeah, this is how we get anything deleted. We don't play over here. Consumer law secrets, we don't play. I'm telling y'all, the mentorship right now is 50% off. Listen, if I give y'all some value, if all 31 of y'all on here, if I gave y'all some value, let me see some fire in the chat, man. Let me see some fire in the chat. When you say deleted, does that include no more? All right. Deletion. So the Zoom tonight is in the group. I haven't posted the Zoom yet. It's probably finished downloading. I didn't post the Zoom from tonight yet. An account being deleted from your consumer report does not mean you don't have the obligation. I teach you how to delete it from the consumer report. I'm not saying that you don't owe the obligation or the alleged obligation. That's for you to decide. Ooh, them fires looking good. Let's go. Man, let's keep these fires going. Because I got 3 more minutes. Shit, got me excited. 'Cause I'm an island boy, just trying to make it. I'm an island boy. Y'all are not gonna get me on karaoke, all right? But like, do y'all see what I'm saying? Like, this mentorship is like bro, this is the best consumer law mentorship out there. Don't pay them, folks. They finna come repo your shit. Listen, the rain is not telling y'all not to pay y'all stuff. The rain teaches you how to get stuff deleted from the consumer report. Bless up. More Shari. I'm gonna just call you Shari, because I don't Shari Anika. Oh, Shari Anika. Okay, there I go. I put it together. Shari Anika. More Shari Anika. Let's go. So I would say that Shari Anika more. Okay. Bless up yourself. Y'all still laughing at me with the island boy? Shari Anika. Okay, great, Shari. Thank you very much. Thanks for the clarification. Cause I'm island boy. Just try. Bro, how you gonna come on the live and having me looking at your feet? Let's go. What's going on?
Life, man, life.
You know you're gonna call and hide your face? Nah, bro. We ain't on that tonight. Let's go.
Nah.
Who am I talking to?
Nah.
Let's go.
Rodney, man, Rodney.
I know a lot of Rodney. Which one of my Rodneys?
Which one is it? Richardson.
All right, so talk to me, Mr. Richardson. What's on your mind?
I'm trying to eliminate some of these charge-offs.
So there's two ways you can go about that. I have a charge
Okay.
off deletion guide, or you can get
Okay.
into the mentorship. I think we just had 2 charge offs deleted in the mentorship last week.
Okay.
So the information is there. What should she do? Hold on. We're getting a few. I'm going to answer these questions after I'm finished talking to Rodney.
Okay.
So yeah, bro, there's ways to do it. It's learning the language. The important thing is the language.
Okay.
So once you learn the language, everything else becomes easy.
Okay. Works out.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, the mentorship is the best place to be, because what you do and what you get, you're getting coaching. We're spending Sundays on the Zoom. We're having the
Okay.
Facebook group where you're able to ask your questions and get answers and feedback. But not only that, you're going to see wins. Like tonight, my man just posted about a late payment that he got deleted.
Okay.
So it's really about how much are you willing to invest in yourself to change your situation. Once you come up with that answer, then you'll know what you need to do.
All right. Well,
All right, King?
yeah.
I
I'll
appreciate
get
you.
back. I'm gonna get back with you on that one.
Let's go, King. Remember, the sale ends midnight, December 31st. It goes back to full price.
Okay. That'll work.
All right, King.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now is the hard part. How do we get you off so I can get somebody else on? You know how to do that
Let's
part?
see.
All right, bet. All right, let me get some of these questions. Good night. My girlfriend just got her car repoed about an hour ago. Huh. All right. So go to my website. Prim and Dapper. Go to my website. You're going to see the repossession deletion guide, or the repossession manuscript. You need to learn repossession. Like, you need to learn repossession like there's no tomorrow. Because there are certain things that must be done for a repossession to be successful. You need to learn repossession. The repossession deletion guide, if you go on my website, use the link in my bio, But I'm telling you, you're better off joining the mentorship where we can really take this whole case apart and evaluate the repossession process. So the repossession guide is in the mentorship. I recommend joining the mentorship because then now, instead of you figuring out on your own with the repossession guide, you now have me and we're able to use the information there and go over that situation. She didn't get any notice about the repo. So it's more than just a notice. There's a lot of things. The peaceful repossession is the first part. So there's a lot that goes into repossession. It's not just a notice. It's not just them taking the car. There's more. There's a lot more that goes into repossession that y'all are going to need to be savvy on in order to either get the collateral back or get them for violations and get the account deleted. So use this opportunity to tap into the mentorship. Use this opportunity to get into the mentorship. I'm telling you, get into the mentorship. The late payment deletion was a result of mentorship enrollment. Yes and no. There's multiple late payments, but it's from my content. So one of the last guy that posted, he used the information to get the late payments deleted. And when he did it, he's like, yo, I'm just joining the mentorship. How long will it take? How long will what take? Because I'm an island boy. What's going on?
Wagwan.
Wagwan, you good?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thanks for coming on.
All right. Same here. I wanted to follow up on the late payment question. So
Yes.
I have such a long, thick file, and I have 3 late payments that's in that algorithm. My score is still like a 740, and I can, make a couple moves, but I want to make a big move, and I need those late payments gone. So should I just go through the whole program? I'm self-taught. I've done a bunch of things. Like I said, I have a very thick file, and I'm sitting in a good place, but I need to make a next big move, and I need those late payments just to be gone. One of them is about 18 months old, and I think the other 2 for the same account is like about 13 months old. So I don't know if I should just ride out the next 6 months for the one that's 18 months or just, why
would you want to do that?
I'm just saying,
No.
Like I said, I have a little time before I make the next big move. It's in about like 9 or 10 months. So it's not like I'm
get it deleted
rushing
now.
for time or anything.
So don't wait until you need something to have it. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and don't have it. You cannot predict the time it will take for these companies to respond to you. So you're frozen. So you're going to miss my whole explanation. I think I might have lost you here. Shari Anika. Okay. I think I lost you there. Let's see if we can get you back. All right, good. I think we're back.
Yes, we're back. That was my fault.
It's all good. So, when it comes to the late payments, it's better to be in position and be ready than the opportunity comes, because between now and the next 9 months, you can't predict the opportunities that's going to come your way. So I don't think it's smart. The best time to take care of a situation is now.
Okay.
When you can. You never know what tomorrow brings. So my thing is always being positioned so I can capitalize on any opportunity that comes my way.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. I just, I know a lot of people wait to the last minute, or wait till they're
Don't
like
ever do that.
have to make a move. Like I just want,
Ever do that.
I'm about 9 or 10 months out, so it's not
Yeah,
like,
don't ever do that. We're playing chess, not checkers.
Right.
Like, do it now. Do it
Okay.
now, because guess what? You're learning, and not only that, it gives you an opportunity to feel these corporations out. So in the event that something does happen in the future, boom, 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 you know what to do.
Okay.
But it's hard looking left and right at the same time when you need to make your move. These things need to get deleted, and now you're like, oh my God, life is happening.
Right.
These things, I'm telling you, Murphy's Law is real. Whatever will go wrong, will go wrong. And it's facts. There's no timeline in the present. Take care of it now so you'll be in position. See, preparation and opportunity equals luck. And a lot of people think, oh my God, you're so lucky. No, you were prepared for an opportunity and it came and you grabbed it.
Okay.
Opportunities don't wait around for you to get on to the next bus stop. They don't. They don't. It's on to the next person. All right, you're not ready? I came. Now I'm gone. Moves on to the next person.
That's true. So should I go with the whole, like everything you offer in the mentorship program, or can I just get that one section on how to remove late payments? Because
But you can just get the letters. If that's all you want, you can get it. But that's all it is, the late payment letter. Right. Everything else. So let's say you go into real estate or you're getting cars for Turo. Then how are you going to learn how to delete those? Everything can be deleted, And there's a thing on there called your debt to income ratio. Your debt to income ratio, you need to manage that because creditors deem you over leveraged if there's too many accounts. Well, what if you learn how to delete all the accounts? So you dictate your debt to income.
Yeah, so I'm leveraging my personal credit to leverage my business credit. So I won't be using any of my utilization of my personal anyways because it's get hidden on my business. So this is the reason I need these late payments removed from my personal, not so that I can make a move on my personal. I want to make a move on my business side to scale up. So I'm like here and I need to scale up and I will need those late payments.
Yeah, so if that's the case, just get the late payment letters.
So
just make sure you comprehend. I'm not going to tell you to get the mentorship if you don't need it. You have to know that you need the mentorship. Because when you learn, even though you're going to get stuff in your business, there's still stuff your personal credit is going to be used for. If it's not a PG for a certain amount of line of credit, at some point you might want a second home or another home. There's things you're going to want.
Right. So I don't use my personal credit for any of that. I actually acquire real estate with creative funding. So I'm not probably going to be doing any type of traditional mortgage loan ever again. I did it one time when I was really young because, that's how people buy a house, but I probably won't ever buy a house that way again. So I'm not looking to use my personal credit for anything. I'm going to acquire real estate just in the other ways I've been doing it.
Yeah, then just get the link.
Just get the letters? Okay.
Yeah, just get the letters. You don't need a mentorship then.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you. Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. Yes, you're welcome. Keep killing it.
That's all I had.
That's cool. That's cool.
Let me see how to leave now.
I think it's an X somewhere.
Okay.
I'm still getting the hang of this.
Let me see.
I'm still getting the hang of this. All right, bet. All right, let me answer some questions before I take somebody else on. How long will it take? How long will what take, Prim? I'm not sure. If you're talking about the mentorship, it's a lifelong access. But not only that, it's up to you how long it's going to take for you to learn the repossession, because I'm not doing the repossession for you. I've made the course for you. You now got to learn it. So it's up to you how fast you're going to learn it and then putting the things there into action. Pay the man. I'm not sure what that means. How to join the group on Facebook. So once you are in the mentorship, you will have links. In the end of the offer, you're going to get a link, and in your email, you're going to get a link, and it's going to give you, it's going to bring you straight to the Facebook group. So once you're there, just answer the questions, and then you will be able to get into the group. How about those of us who need to use our credit for business? If you need to use it, it's up to you what you want to do. I'd say I keep telling y'all, the mentorship is the best route in, because once you're able to delete anything, right? Once you're able and once you learn how to delete any single thing, it doesn't matter what you use. So if you're going to use your personal to fund your business, you can do that. I've done that many times. So it's up to you what you want it to do. But in order to do that, you need to make sure that your personal is good, because it speaks on your character. What do we need to buy? It's not about what you need to buy. It's what the mentorship. The coaching that comes with the mentorship is beyond any of the single products. Mentorship. Because you're going to learn really how much is the mentorship. Just go click the link that's pinned below, or go into my Instagram. Once you go into the Instagram, you're going to see the link. You're going to see the link. Get the link, and you'll see the mentorship. I'm probably going to enroll in the mentorship. Let's go. Shari. Let's go. I'm telling you, consumer law. Once you learn consumer law, you can't unlearn the things you're going to learn here. You cannot unlearn it. And that is facts. But now y'all know how to delete utilization. Y'all know how to delete auto loans. And y'all know how to delete anything. So, yeah, it's powerful stuff. It's powerful stuff. All right, it's about my bedtime now. It is 12:31 on the East Coast. So I'll be back on live. I'm gonna go live every day this week. I'll be going live every day this week. So I want y'all to research some stuff, get some good questions, and then come back. If it's your first time on the live, thank you so much for joining us. Definitely, I appreciate the follow for sure. The mentorship, we are only extending the 50% off for the next few days. This is no normal mentorship. I'm telling you this right now. If you want to unlearn, are you going to save this live? Yeah, I might. I'm thinking about it. I might save the live. I'm not too sure yet. I'll probably post it though. But the information, I'm telling you, the information is different. The information is different. You're going to be different. Listen, you're coming out of 2021, going into 2022 with a new mind. Like, you're going in with a new mind. And when I say a new mind, it's going to be a different way of looking at not only yourself, a different way of looking at your consumer reports, a different way of looking at your credit, a different way of looking at your finances. You are making a difference. You make a difference. You make a difference. You do. And it's time that you really step in the new year being empowered and not being a victim to any of these corporations at all. None. None. We are not victims anymore. We are not. You have the information. You do. You have unlimited credit. Stop playing around. Get out the mud. Stop playing around. So the best way to pull your reports, you can go to my website. You're going to see get your 3-in-1 credit reports. You're going to see get your 3-in-1 credit reports. You can do that. And it gives you your FICO 8. So you're going to get a FICO 8, but you're going to get a comprehensive report, each one side by side. So the link in my bio, when you click it, go on there and you're going to see get your 3-in-1 credit. Get your 3-in-1 credit reports, and you'll be able to get it that way. Do you show how to remove IRS backlinks? I'm not sure what IRS backlinks are, but I only teach you how to delete stuff that's on your consumer report. So if it's an account that is on your consumer report, yes, I will teach you how to delete it. If it's anything else, then the answer to that is no. I only teach how to delete stuff off the consumer report. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is past my bedtime. Y'all have an amazing night, and I will see y'all on the live tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone.